We now move on and bring in Breedon to the committee, and I think that's going to be Maria Cotton. It is indeed going to be Maria Cotton.
Chair, members, thank you for the invitation to address the Scrutiny Committee today. Initially, I would like to make a procedural point. We were surprised by the attendance of West Deeping Parish Council at the previous meeting on the 28th of May, to which we were not invited nor made aware of in advance. The consultation statement highlights that there were 57 respondents to the plan, and we understand that no other respondent was contacted about the committee nor the ability to address councillors. We reviewed the rules of the Scrutiny Committee set out in the Council's
Pause for a second.
Okay, is that better? You don't need me to start again, do you? We reviewed the rules of the Scrutiny Committee set out in the Council's constitution in order to understand the process, and we've also sought legal advice on this point and have been advised as follows. Allowing the Parish Council to address the committee on the 28th of May with the clear objective of trying to persuade the committee to recommend the removal of preferred site SG17 was procedurally unfair and potentially unlawful. It was not only unfair to Breedon as the promoter of SG17, but was also unfair to all parties interested in the draft minerals and waste plan. By allowing the Parish Council to speak on the 28th of May, the committee were afforded the Parish Council an additional opportunity not afforded to any other objectors, representatives or site promoters engaged in the draft plan. And that is procedurally unfair. It's also inconsistent with the code and protocol of the planning development control process in the Constitution, and arguably the Council's statement of community involvement, which sets out the Council's approach to the preparation of development plan documents. Nowhere in the Council's statement of community involvement does it state that the Council can afford an opportunity to a single objector to address one of the Council's committees involved in the development plan process without the same opportunity being afforded to all of the parties interested in the draft minerals and waste plan.
Councillor Baxter, pleased that you've been able to join the meeting, and it is now your turn to have 3 minutes to contribute on the topic. Councillor Baxter, over to you.
Smashing, thank you very much, Chair. You all realise that this is a very emotive issue, not only in the Deepings but beyond. And there is some consternation about the censoring of emails and the way that the situation has been handled. And I think that's a conversation for a different chamber or a different day in the same chamber. But really, the irony of multi-million-pound Breedon, who have obviously been speaking to the officers for months, if not years, the irony of Breedon complaining about a parish council being allowed to speak to a public meeting, which is a public meeting, and we want to encourage the public to engage with us. The irony is ridiculous. It's like Goliath complaining about David having a sling. It's like Goliath complaining about David having a sling.
Before I invite members to speak, or indeed not to speak if they so choose, reference has been made both by our friends in the Parish Council and indeed by Breedon about various pieces of legal advice which has been received. I would just like to reassure the committee that the committee is also in receipt of legal advice. And indeed, I met with our County Council head of legal before this morning's meeting. I am assured, and through me, the committee is assured, that our procedures have been in accordance with our constitution, and we have been very careful to make sure that they have been in accordance. So I think that's just an important marker to put down.